That video you just watched is that of a scene where people who invested in Cbex are crying. I think this one happened in Ibadan, and nationwide it is the same thing. People are trooping to Cbex office demanding explanation, or why is it that they cannot withdraw their money which they have been used to before. And the funny part is that some people just got to know about this Cbex and they just invested and they've not recouped shishi. Now, to tell you how wicked this Cbex is, they tell you that you can only invest with $300. Now, $300 at the rate of 1,500, that is about 450,000 naira. Now, imagine what 450,000 naira would do for a Nigerian at this point in time where we are in T-pain economy. Cbex and a whole lot of these shady businessmen, it seems they've studied Nigeria despite the fact that we are very, very intelligent and smart. It seems that Nigeria is the Mugu capital of the world. Why did I say so? Remember MMM, how a lot of people were promoting it. At the end of the day, it crashed, people cried. In fact, I can tell you that a whole lot of people who invested in MMM then, they still invested in this Cbex. Now, these guys came prepared. They are not stupid. Do you think all that money they've been giving you, they did not get it from some? Of course, they got it from somewhere. They designed it in such a way that they will be paying you. They knew that they were going to do this business for a certain number of time and they will make you gain their trust. Now, imagine those of you that have been earning for a while now. Some people, in fact, made so much money from this Cbex, and the bad thing about it is that maybe you started with $300, then you tested them for like 6 months, and you realize that this thing be like saying that true. And look at the way they came. They call themselves crypto trading. Of course, everybody knows that crypto is somewhat genuine. It is working. People are making money from crypto, so they don't understand crypto. And since there is somebody who is going to be forecasting the market and telling them just simple thing to do, definitely they will make money. Now, I know of a friend who is like a brother who has been introducing this Cbex to me, but because of the way I understand how the crypto market works, I know that cryptocurrency, it is not a win-win situation. You win, you lose. Now, in a situation where you tell me that I should come and invest in cryptocurrency, all I'll be doing is I'll be gaining. That was what struck fear in my heart. Now, one thing you should know is that any business opportunity that looks too good to be true, my brother, it is most likely to be fake. In the initial stage, it will look so nice. People will pump in their hard-earned money into it. At the end of the day, then it will happen because it does not have a foundation. I'll be telling you some stories about 1 or 2 people that I know that invested in this Cbex and what happened to them. Now, one of the first guys that introduced me to Cbex, after preaching to him, he will be coming through the back door to explain to me and showing me his dashboard, how much he's making. Now, I'm not going to show those things just to protect him because I know definitely the young man will be going through a lot today. Now, this young man, prior to now, he was into taxi driving. He had a Sienna that he was using to hustle. Every day then, he will be complaining to me that, this driving job is not easy in Lagos. We'll be dragging with LASMA, police, and a whole lot of people, the kind of passengers you pick on the road. Now, eventually, he now told me that somebody introduced him to Cbex, that ever since he has been doing Cbex, that his life has been better, his life has upgraded, he has made a lot of money from Cbex. Now, initially, he put his life savings into the Cbex, then he was still doing his driving, so according to him, I don't double my hustle. But what shocked me most was that he got to a point whereby this guy thought that Cbex, I can be doing it from my own, at the comfort of my own, I just sit down. So he saw himself as a big man. Do you know the funny thing that this young man did? He went to sell his Sienna because he felt that the more money you put in Cbex, the more the return. per capita. So he decided to put the whole money that he got from selling his Sienna into this Cbex. And alas, in fact, the funny part is that there's a message. I don't want to be showing you the message. I sent him a message that is a week to when Cbex will go down. I told him that, oh boy, this is what I saw. And before then, in fact, less than a month ago, he was still pressuring me to go into Cbex. Do you know why? Because there is this promise they give to them. That is, when you bring referral, you have this referral bonus they pay you. So that's the reason why you see your brothers, people brought in their brothers, their pastors, people, their loved ones, because according to them, they've been seeing money. Now, they are not bringing their loved ones into this thing because they want to help their loved ones to make money, because they want to get their referral bonus, and again, because they've trusted this platform. That is why they are bringing people. So if you are going down now, you are not just going down alone, you are going down with your family. Now, this man, I know he must have been going through a lot. Now, this video that I'm posting, I'm going to block him from all my social media so that he doesn't see it, because it's going to bring him down more. The second story I want to tell you is that of a young girl who lost her dad at the age of 3. Now, it's been the mom all through bringing this young girl up. Now, the mom tried her best. Now, when she got to age 17, after her secondary school, she got a job in a hotel where she has been working as a waitress. Now, this girl knew that this job she was doing is not a good job. Now, in order for her to be able to get a better job, then she needed to go to school. Now, for her to go to school, her mom fries akara, that is bean cake for those of you that understand. Now, she wanted to see how she could go to school and help the mom. Now, what would she do? She started gathering money, that is her savings, from this job that she has been doing. She did this job for 6 good years. Now, she gathered a whole lot of money that, according to her, she felt would be enough to see her through some stages in school. Now, if she is in school, how would she be able to continue? Now, she doesn't want to drop out, so she felt she could invest the money into something. While she gets money back from that something, she will be sponsoring herself in school. Now, alas, somebody introduced her to cryptocurrency, and everybody have heard about cryptocurrency, how people are making money. So she felt Cbex is one of them. So she invested all her savings into crypto. Now, she started forming big girl too, just like every other person who were doing Cbex. They have a lot of community. You see them, they pepper you online. If you dare come out there to talk negative about Cbex, you see all of them like ants. Many of them under the comment section, Cbex is paying me. If Cbex is cashing out, if Cbex is paying you, so that thing started raining. These guys, they promoted that slang on social media that, to me, it became very annoying. Now, as I speak to you today, I don't even know what to tell this young lady, because she is down, she's emotionally down. Her 6 years savings is gone. And the funny part is that she did not start this Cbex when this thing started early. She started very late, meaning she has not even recouped even 10% of all her money. That means she's going back to square one. Her dream of going back to school for now is being paused. I'm not going to say it's over, because it is not over like they say until it is over. Now, there are two kind of people that invested in this Cbex. There are some that they are deep pocket, they have a lot of money. In fact, they don't know what to do with that kind of money. So they always invest, and they know that this Cbex is not true. But because they understand Ponzi scheme, how it works, so they always go into it at the initial stage. Then when they get to a certain time which they think is enough for them, they just pull out their money. Now, these people, they hardly lose, and even if they lose in Cbex, they will still invest in another one. Those people are not, me, I'm not worried about them. The people that I worry so much about are those people who have used all their energy, their body to hustle like they want to die, and they felt this is the time for them to start living a soft life. That is why they decide to invest in this Cbex, and a whole lot of them. In fact, as I speak to you, despite the fact that Cbex has crashed, a whole lot of people are still coming out to tell you that we warned you about Cbex, that you should do this one instead. Check TikTok and other platforms. I'm sure by the time I drop this video, they will still come under this comment section and tell you that their own is better. So they are still promoting another one. And the funny part is that some mugu will still invest. And who do you blame? Blame the government that have made life so difficult for people. Some people a whole lot of people are saying it is good for them, it is good for them, they are greedy. Well, I'm not seeing it as being greedy. I'm seeing it as people who are desperately trying to survive. See, it is not easy working in a factory. If you know what people who are working in the factory are going through, just for them to be able to earn a meager 60,000 naira that will not even feed you in a month. Young Nigerian boys and girls are doing these jobs, and I've seen a whole lot of them. I see how they look. So these people, if they've been able to save, imagine somebody doing that kind of job and you're able to raise 500,000 naira, which you're going to do for so many years. Then somebody tells you there's an investment that if you invest in it, definitely somebody like that who believes in the person that is introducing him into that business, he will want to invest. And imagine that kind of person now losing that kind of money. A whole lot of them are contemplating suicide as we speak, and I know a lot of them would have committed suicide low key. Please, this is not the time to mock them that they've lost their money. It is good. See, people are going through hell right now. People are depressed. A whole lot of people are going to go unalive. This is not me trying to sugarcoat or trying to be bad, but it is just the reality. Now, will people still invest in Ponzi scheme? Yes, they will still invest because Nigeria is a mugu capital. I've seen a message where somebody said that on a low key that Nigeria has more clients than even outside now. So all these Yahoo boys, they are just coming out with a whole lot of format because those white guys are becoming white. So they are bringing in the Yahoo into Nigeria, and they have a lot of Azaman that has money to throw around. So they invest a lot of money in the short term and get people to trust them. In fact, HK now has developed. In fact, HK now, even Chinese, they come into Nigeria, they open HK where they employ young men and women. Those young men and women they employ will not even know that they are using them to do Yahoo. They will be receiving phone call, they will be attending to customer, that is customer care. They don't know that they are working, they are doing Yahoo business. So guys, this is not the time to mock somebody who has failed. This is the time to give them moral support. If you have a brother or neighbor who invested in this Ponzi scheme, please, this is the time to call them, to tell them, guy, I feel your pain, I know what you're going through. Please just know that when there is life, there is hope. Please don't give up. I know it is going to be painful, but definitely you are going to come out of this. And the government should start arresting all those influencers who promoted all this Ponzi scheme. If you go into their pages, all these guys, they've deleted all those. In fact, I was searching for those videos that I wanted to use to make this video, but funny enough, they've all gone. They've deleted them, and some of them have even closed their pages because of the fear of backlash, because of the law in Nigeria now that if you promote any Ponzi scheme, that you'll be going to jail for 5 years and you'll be paying up to like 20 million, which is not having any option. So most of them, they know about this thing, so that is why they decided to end to delete those videos. And the funny part is that Nigerian government now, this is the right time to act, and I'm sure that a lot of people have downloaded some of those videos. They have them now. If you have those videos, this is the time you should tag EFCC, tag Nigerian police with these videos, so that these influencers, if one of them has not been made to pay for their crime, this thing will not stop. Alright guys, do well to like this video and share your thoughts. My name is King James. I'll see you next time.